Oh God. Got it. Good morning. How are you?
I'm good. How are
I'm sorry?
you?
It seems like the connection's really bad. Can you hear me? Hello?
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, it seems like the connection's really bad. I'm gonna try to... Actually, I'm already on Wi-Fi. Uh-oh. Hello?
Do you want to try to
Well, it seems to be pretty clear now.
Okay, great. I'm Rasheeda. I know we spoke yesterday. Thank you so much for being able to on this call for our aerator position. I'm just going to briefly go over like minimum qualifications for the role, and then I will touch on the position itself. And then from there, we'll kind of go into your work history background, and then we'll wrap this call up. It won't take too long, okay?
Okay.
All right, are you at least 19 with a valid driver's license?
Yes.
Do you hold a CDL?
No.
Have you ever worked for Trugreen before?
No.
As a part of our pre- and post-employment testing, we do run a motor vehicle report check, a criminal background check, and you will be required to complete a DOT physical. Are you okay with that?
Yes.
We do work 11-hour shifts, 5 days a week. Some Saturdays are required. We start as early as 6:30 in the morning, and the hourly rate for the role is $18 an hour. Are you okay with that?
Yeah. I mean, I thought the posting was a bit higher, but sure.
So, with the posting, might have displayed was overtime.
I'm sorry, you're breaking up. Can you repeat that?
11-hour shifts. And we also offer commissions. So you're not required to sell, but when you are out there, you're meeting with 10 to 20 customers per day.
I apologize.
Not including their neighbors, you know.
Would you be able to go back?
I'm sorry?
I said, I'm sorry. Would you be able to go back? You were breaking up a bit.
Yeah. So I'll go back to the salary. So $18 an hour. There is overtime as well. Overtime is $27 an hour. We're working 11-hour shifts for the most part, 5 days a week. So that is some overtime added in there as well. And then we also offer commissions. So when you are out there, you are meeting with 10 to 20 customers per day. 10 to 20 customers, plus, you know, speaking and greeting to their neighbors. If you offer the Trugreen services and they purchase it, we'll compensate you for that.
How much?
So you will receive a commissions check if you're upselling to current customers.
How much is the commission?
It just depends on what you're selling.
Okay.
So it's different amounts for different products.
Is it a flat rate or is it a percentage?
It's a percentage.
Percentage. Is there a particular number?
I can do some research to figure out exactly that number, but we have several products and services, so it's going to fluctuate. Let me see. Yeah, I don't have a particular number for you at this time, but I can find it and let you know.
Okay.
Is the salary okay, or do you need some time to think about it?
No, I'd like to proceed.
Okay. So a little bit more about the aerator role. Trugreen is the nation's largest lawn care provider, and we don't cut grass. We operate in 250 standalone locations and service 2.8 million commercial and residential customers across the U.S. and Canada. This is an independent, fast-paced position. You'll be assigned a route of 10 to 20 stops. You'll work full-time during the fall, using an equipment to perforate the lawn and improve soil health. You'll operate a company truck to complete your route. Training lasts around 2 days, and you will work independently or in a team of 2. You will be operating a large aerator machine, which will need to be loaded and unloaded from the trailer at each stop. The machine is typically self-propelled, but it's still quite heavy and must be handled with care. You will also be using a spreader and lifting 50-pound bags of seed throughout the day. Strong performers will be considered for our lawn specialist role in the following spring. So we do have a seasonal active leave period that's from roughly around November to mid-February. During that time, you can apply for other jobs. That's completely up to you. As long as you make it to the end of this season in good standing, at the beginning of February, you will have the opportunity to come back as our lawn specialist for our spring season. You wouldn't have to reapply or anything. They would just call you to come back.
Okay.
Are you okay with that?
Yes.
Do you have any questions about anything so far?
I mean, if I was unable to find another job during the off season, would I be able to apply for unemployment?
Yes.
Okay. All right. I guess that's my only question.
Okay. Perfect. All right. So I do kind of want to go into your past work history. Your most recent job, was that a cashier at Home Depot?
Correct. I'm still there.
Okay.
Did you want me to go into that?
So you started working there in 2024? I'm sorry, I'm just taking notes. So you started working there in 2024?
No, it should, for Home Depot, it should say 2025. Lowe's is 2024.
Okay. It said March 2024. So March, what month?
For Home Depot?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so Home Depot was March of 2025.
Okay. And then the Lowe's Home Improvement Overnight Stalker, that was March of 2024?
No, that should be, no, actually,
October of 2023?
October 2024.
Okay. I think when you uploaded your your resume and Indeed, it like messed up some of your numbers. But that's
Okay.
not a problem. So you started there in October of 2024, and when did you start working there?
You said, when did I stop?
Yes, sir.
I'm still, believe it or not, I'm employed by both Home Depot and Lowe's.
Oh, you still work both?
Correct.
Okay, gotcha. Okay. Alright, so I have a couple of behavioral-based questions just about past work experiences. If you need help answering them, then just let me know, okay?
Alright.
Alright, tell me about a time where you worked without direct supervision.
So, I actually haven't updated my resume. Currently I work for Trinity Solar. I'm doing door-to-door sales. So after I leave the office at noon, I'm in the field all day by myself until 8:30. Also for Fabco Coffee, I was a driver. And once I left the warehouse in the morning, I'd be on the road all day by myself. And also for Amazon.
Alright. How do you keep yourself productive while working independently?
So I guess it kind of depends on the job I'm doing. Let's say, for instance, with Amazon, I was doing 200 plus stops a day, and there is an actual cutoff due to Department of Transportation regulations. So we could only be on the road, I believe it was for 10 hours or 11 hours. And if you didn't want to return packages to the station and you wanted to complete your route, you really had to hustle.
Okay.
I'm sorry, can you repeat that?
Sure. Describe a time where you made safety a priority on the job.
Uh, so, actually had a number of driving jobs, particularly for Amazon. The companies don't like replacing the tires, and during the winter, bald tires on these vehicles and the snow is very hazardous to me. I could complain about it, but management tends to not do anything. Also at the coffee company as well, and also for Maresca Provisions, I had the same issue.
So when the tires were bald, I think that's what you said, the computer is going in and out, and you had to drive in the snow, what precautions did you take to stay safe, or did you get the owner to replace the tires? I missed that part, I'm sorry.
They basically never want to replace the tires. They cost money, so just drive a bit slower, give more space in between vehicles, braked early.
Alright. Give an example of a physically demanding job or activity that you've done.
I was a loader for UPS. You had to load 3 trucks, up to 300 packages per truck. There was a conveyor belt. It was a union place, so there was a buzzer, and you weren't allowed to touch packages until the buzzer. Essentially, it was kind of problematic for me because there would be packages on the belt in front of my truck, and the union felt like I was stealing from the union because I would start loading my trucks beforehand so I could just be ahead. It's like after we would have our mandatory break, they would increase the speed of the belt, and it's kind of hard to keep up.
Okay, gotcha. At Trugreen, our motto is live life outside, and our team members are expected to work outdoors, often in varying weather conditions such as extreme heat, cold, rain, or even snow. Have you worked in tough weather conditions before?
I've been working outdoors all day long for the last month. It's been 90 degrees. Some days it rains. Trinity Solar does not care whether or not it's raining or if it's 90 degrees, 100 degrees, what the humidity is. They expect you to be knocking on doors and leaving pins on the GPS. And that's what I've been doing. So I knock anywhere from 80 to 120 homes a day.
Gotcha. How do you keep yourself on track during a long work day? Do you use any strategies or routines?
No, it's just pretty easy for me to just go on about my day. I mean, typically you know what you have to do, and it's just a matter of doing it.
Alright, gotcha. I do not have any additional questions for you about this role. Do you have any additional questions for me?
If selected, when would be the date of hire? Or how long does the process take?
So, we have a potential start date for the 26th be a great fit, especially having the background experience of working with Amazon. It's very similar. It's just doing lawn work instead of delivering packages. And there's a little less stops. We are looking at a targeted start date of the 22nd, but again, that's based on background clearance. So if you do accept the role and your background check does not clear by then we'll just push you to a different start date, which is typically every 2 weeks.
Okay.
And do you think you'll be accepting? You need some time, or?
No, I'd like to accept the position.
Alright, great. I'm going to send you over an offer letter, and then I'm going to send you a background check. The background check is going to go through higher rate. It's very important that you get that done ASAP. It will expire in about 3 days. So if it expires, we'll just assume that you're not interested. If you have any questions or concerns, the number that I contacted you on yesterday is my direct line. Please text me or call me if you need any help with anything. And I'll go ahead and get those documents sent over to you shortly, okay?
Awesome. Thank you for your time, Rasheeda.
Yeah, no problem, Kevin. I hope you have a great day.
You as well. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Cool.